Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm on my way to the DMV to see if I can even register that $300 325i. So I'm gonna go to DMV. He said that the tags expired on the plate a month ago, and he said that when I go to register this car, it's gonna be salvage title as soon as I go ahead and do the registration for it, because he said he bought it back from the insurance and they let him keep the title, which I don't know if that's how you do it, because I've never. The one time I did sell my car to the insurance, they asked for my title and I gave it to them, and then they took the car and everything. But he had the title, so I'm gonna take that DMV, see how much it is for the registration, and then see how much I owe because of it being salvage title or because the tags are expired a month. So let's go see what happens. Took a quick pit stop for the E90 because this guy was selling headlight lenses for the E90 for 20 bucks. So my headlights, the lenses are cracked, but none of the bulbs work and everything, so I might be able to get away with just slapping these on. We'll see when I get home. Alright, so check this out. We took it to DMV today and paid $200 for the tags. And we now have a clean title vehicle. So I don't know if he just never sold it to insurance or he lied. He might have just busted everything himself and he was scared we were going to tell on him or something. Or I honestly have no idea why he lied about it. But this is now on the process to be my name. And it has a clean title, 120,000 miles. So that's that. And then one thing I was going to point out to you guys was the fact that I think he might have said that it was... He might have made the whole story about insurance and this and that because he thinks it has a blown head gasket. So as you can see in there, that's all oil. Not all oil, but oil and coolant mix. And what happens is when your oil filter housing gasket like this gets real bad, zoom in, it'll start to mix the coolant and the oil and you'll get it in your reservoir. And I'm going to guess that he honestly thought he had a blown head gasket and he panicked and decided to sell this. As is, you know, busted all his windows, was going to do insurance. Panicked, didn't do insurance, panicked again, sold it to us for 300 bucks, and then now I just got to do a couple of things and this thing should be mint. Here are the lenses I pointed you guys out. $20 lenses, piece of cake. And then I got all 4 windows, rears and the front's tinted. The tint's already kind of scratched up, but 200 bucks. So all we need now is the windshield, the tail lights, and fix all these little dents and stuff. It should be no problem at all. All right, so I went ahead and pulled this apart, pulled out the oil filter housing gasket, and there's the new fresh one. There's the old one. So we're gonna go to run it and see if we get any more oil in that coolant, which I don't think we will. And as long as this works, this is gonna be the only issue with this E90. So. Hey boys, and now we picked up these E90 taillights for 40 bucks from a dismantler. I have no idea. Like I told him, hey, can you do 40? And he was like, yeah. And I came and he was legit. And 2 taillights, 40 bucks. Can't beat that because pickable was like, I think 30 bucks a piece, I checked. And then he checked the list price that they were selling them at. He said 80 a piece, so that would have been like 160. So 40 bucks, can't complain on this budget build. Actually getting the windshield replaced. I don't know if you see that, but 5 to 325 eyes, about to get a new windshield. What do you think about that?
I think it's gonna be mint.
For the 328. All right, so now what I'm about to do is I'm gonna pull the seat back. I'm gonna take out this T50, I believe, on all 4. Pull the seat back. I'm not gonna disconnect it from down there because I don't want to had to do the airbag light or disconnect the battery or anything like that. But like I said, we got the new windshield, so now I'm just gonna clean this up, vacuum all this, try to get rid of as much glass as I can, put the rest of the windows in, and then probably try to get it smogged tomorrow so I can get the title on my name and I get my tags and stuff. So let me get to that and I'll show you guys when I'm done. All right, for starters, I apologize for all these clips being so like sporadic and random, but I still don't know how to film all this crap. But as I showed you guys, I got the headlight lenses for the E90 and I rebuilt one, and I'll show you guys later, and it came out decent, you know, like it could pass. I could throw it on there and it's fine, but the other one's just too messed up, nor was right. I can't put it together and make it look like a functioning headlight, even though it will turn on, it will work, but it's just too beat on the inside. So Luckily I found some guy selling some for 20 bucks with like the upgraded angel eyes and stuff, and they're for the halogen bulb, so it's just plug and play instead of getting like ones with the halogen and have to redo the wiring. So he's gonna give it to him for 20 bucks. The only downside is he is in San Francisco, so that means I have to drive 2 hours, which, you know, I don't know how much gas I'll use, but 2 hours, and then pay the extra, you know, 20, 30, 40 for gas, and then I get those headlights for 20 bucks, slap them in, no more messing around with the lenses and stuff, and then we are good to smog. And then after that, these actually might look better than I think, and we'll be ready to rock them. We're ready to get it smogged, start doing some of the body work, and then get it wrapped, and it'll be like done, you know, body wise. Then we'll choose wheels and stuff, and then, but for the most part, that's it. So I'll keep you guys updated when I get there, and I'll show you guys the headlights. But here goes this 2-hour drive. No idea where this guy lives. It's like fancy Bay Area, like it's insane. And then if I try to downshift, the car starts backfiring like crazy, but we're almost there, boys. Alright, so here they are on. I don't know if you can see how dirty these are. So I'm gonna polish these and then show you guys what they look like when I'm done. With the best thing possible, and that is we are driving the $300 E90. So far it's so good, no issues. It does have a misfire if I step on it, which is most likely going to be the ignition coils. I switched one out. I probably have another one that's bad, because that's what they usually do when they're out, is you step on it and it'll start misfiring. You turn it off, you turn it back on, it's gone. So right now we're on my way to the car wash so I can pressure wash the engine bay and clean off all the old oil that fell off the oil filter housing gasket, because that's the only part that was really leaking. And then after that, I'm going to put the engine bay back together, clean it up, and then just slowly watch to see if anything else is leaking. I don't think anything else is leaking, because like this car doesn't drip on the floor. It doesn't, the oil pan isn't soaked. There's nothing leaking except that front part of the engine where that oil filter housing was just leaking bad. So besides that, that's probably it for the engine. And then we're gonna go to get started on all the other crap we have to do, which is like the body and then wrapping it and wheels. As you guys can see, we got the new windshield, which is mint. It's honestly pretty good. They lined it up good. It's like some off-brand, but or Parkington, but it's actually pretty good. It even has like the little, you know, I don't know what to call that, little pattern there. Besides that, that's it. We're just gonna go pressure wash this and keep working on this thing till it's worth $3 grand.